Hey guys, and welcome back to Get Free Farm Challenge here on Bessie Beneath. That is the name of the map, by the way, because you didn't realize it. Did a little bit of off-camera work. Did one harvest contract. We are now about ready to start another. This is the one on sunflowers that I talked about last time. Basically being a contract we were probably going to pick up. Technically need to go down through here. Hey JT the farmer, what's up? It is field 56. Technically we need to go down through this way. Hey Finn, what's up? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh, I like getting in here. We only need to earn $12,000 to be able to buy our grass field that we want to get. Once we get that, we can mow that, bale it, and allow us to add our bank account over winter by selling silage bales down here to BGA, which we already purchased. A display on this harvester. Another cool harvester where it'd be nice if we had rear camera inside the grain hopper. There's what looks like it could be a rear camera there. Now this map is available in the in-game mod hub. It is PC only, but it is available. Hey David, what's up? Welcome to the chat. So speaking of maps and PC or console availability, in the latest map video I did, I changed the thumbnail a little bit. When I first released the video, it had the standard first impressions thumbnail with the PDA, name of the map and everything. And then I thought, you know what? What if I put logos for the platforms that the map is available on the thumbnail? Maybe that would help folks out, figure out, you know, at a glance if the video is worth their time, depending on what platform they were on. So I modified the thumbnail and I put a PlayStation logo on there, I put an Xbox logo on there, then I put what I'm using as a PC logo. on there. So from the thumbnail, you can see the platforms that it's going to be available on. Interested in what your all's take was on that thought. You noticed that thumbnail? What you thought of it? Barrett's Sea Fishing. I've seen Raz play that, and I will admit, when I first heard the game name, I thought it was Bering Sea. I just didn't read it. I just saw part of the name and basically then just assumed the rest. Hey, Gasto, what's up? Yeah, I saw him playing it. It was obviously much different than I thought it was when I was thinking it was Bering Sea Fisherman. I'm trying to get this field opened up. You got a window into the green hopper. But wouldn't that be cool if that screen was a live camera of behind the harvester? You're backing up, or it could be a camera on the pipe. You're piped out, feed down underneath the pipe, or if it was a shot into the grain bin. Hey Paul, welcome to the stream. Argentina. What time is it there? Sadly, that display down there on the control arm doesn't look like it's animated in any way. Oh, my night's going pretty good. I'm pretty good. Enjoying the time here on Bessie beneath quite well. Got one more day and then we'll be able to start selling silage bales already cut, and hopefully by then we'll have another 12 grand and we'll be able to by that field. Got a couple interesting contracts. One really big sewing contract, but the equipment it wants to give you, I don't think you're going to be able to use on the map. Too darn massive. Let's look at it. Here we got an $8,000 sewing contract. Look, it wants you to use this big Steed Hawk with air cart to field 89. 89 is way down here. Shop, we've got to get out of the shop with that big thing. Make that turn. Then go down this narrow road. Then turn into 89. That big Steed Hawk air cart. Big wide cedar. I don't think it's possible. I'm not doing it. One, because I don't want to spend the money on seed. Two, I don't want to struggle with trying to get that cedar down the road. Hey, Massey fan, what's up? Be glad to see the tractor that we chose for this gameplay here in a moment. I don't have much going on either. Doing a nice autumn harvest. Looking forward to the potential buying of another field. But did everybody see the Fact Sheet Fridays started back up again? I was not expecting those this early. Oh, 424. I don't know I haven't seen a 424 before. Way back 30 plus years ago, I drove a 486. Narrow front. I drove that plenty of times. Hauling hay, raking. As a 424 would be smaller than that. Oops. We're going the wrong way. On the wrong way. Need to go back. So yeah, I turned traffic off because traffic on this map is suicidal. It is insane. But yeah, Fact Sheet Friday showed up. Saw one of the new Linder, was it one of the new tractors, and one of the Pottinger round balers. Hey, I'm not overly excited about the round balers. I mean, we've got enough, don't we? Don't we have enough? Unless they're specifically designed for low horsepower or have some other inherent trait to them, we really need another one. Another two. I got a pair of those. Oh. Duck. Now we got a couple unique looking windrowers. You know, we've got some standard like windrowers, and then we have a couple unique designed windrowers. Got a pair of teders that, like every other pair of tedder. I will be interested in trying out that truck vehicle thing. Various modules that connect on the back. I have not been. No. There's the mini map. Looking for a new map? Go check out my First Impressions playlist. Adam, got 183 maps in the playlist. There's the PDA broken up into various lands. I've got a video out there on this map. And yeah, I was looking the other day when I published the most recent map I published. That Polish map that's over on the Mod Hub. So I had 183 maps in the FS19 First Impressions playlist. And then I went and looked and seen how many I had in the FS17 playlist. 196. So 13 more maps and I will have done as many 19 map videos as 17 videos. Thought that 19 number was shockingly high because I've been very selective as of the last several months as to what maps I do videos on. Selective from the standpoint that I'm not really looking all over the internet for maps. Really just looking at the Mod Hub, Giants Mod Hub that is. I frankly got tired of looking all over the internet for maps. I got tired of looking all over the internet trying to figure out where the map should be downloaded from, not just where's the map posted at. Bessie said, screw it. Someone wants me to look at their map. Fine, they can let me know about it. Look at it, I won't commit. Figure if it's good enough. But, yeah. JCB backhoe. I don't know how you can look at see that small. Maybe it's bigger for you guys. Yeah, we're going straight. All right. Thing on a 180 and just cruise. So Adam, are you on what platform do you play on? That's pretty cool. There we go. Got this thing squared off now. This contract is going to pay us $4,500 plus, of course, whatever we get for the excess. We don't really have too many more harvest contracts available at the moment. We're not plowing. I'm not going to do the seeding contract. Don't really have much interest in cultivating for a whole $1,800 after we borrow the cultivator. Oh, I know plenty what you mean about the roof shade. Spent plenty of time sitting on the tractor out in the sun. Hey Matt, what's up? I saw you drop by earlier. Thing dialed in 180 and off we go. To the races. Long time listener? A long time watcher, maybe. Right? Why do they make the seats black, right? Of course, if they were white, then they would probably eventually turn black from dirt. Yeah, if they can figure out a way of keeping the seat from getting scorching hot. trying to look at the crop spacing on this header. This would be pretty good. Sunflowers, it looks to be lining up pretty well. But the well, no, not really. What I wished was a little bit better was the crop spacing as compared to the header spacing. Wish they were lined up a bit better. Hey, Rambo J, what's up? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Working the grind of contracts until I have enough money to buy that field that I want to buy. So we can get out there and cut the grass. I don't need to have enough money to lease a baler. Make some bales that we'll eventually be able to take over here to the biogas plant. Some money rolling in over winter. I really don't feel like doing forestry. I was thinking earlier today, if we're really doing a debt-free challenge, then should we not be able to lease? Should we consider leasing same as borrowing money? I want to get 75 up here. One, because it's close to where we are. It's close to the BGA. It's convenient, and it's $102,000. We can buy 77 right now, but it's in grass, so then we can mow it right here. 4.6 acres. So that's 2, 5, 6.3 acres. So probably get about maybe, if we get 30 bales off of that field or not. Yeah, I was thinking, would we consider leasing to be borrowing money? So it's the field on the other side of that fence over there. The land on the map is really expensive, comparatively. That's a good way of looking at it, Paul. We never own it, right? It's not like a lease rent to own. It's not a rent to own type of a thing. Then yeah, not a loan. So talking back about the Alpine expansion and Fact Sheet Fridays, what equipment, if any, are you looking forward to in the Alpine expansion? I was saying that I was looking forward to the that truck thing. Got to pull it up again to see. The Lindner Unitrack 122. Like a truck looking thing, but it has a manure spreader. It has a slurry tank option on the back, forage wagon module on the back, then a kind of a tipper trailer module on the back. I also think that was a pretty good option. Good decision on that. Or as a general gameplay, that map is really, I don't know. Oh, that map isn't really set up well for like a debt-free thing. Most of the farms are pretty expensive, but yeah, I could see you wanting to drop this map for that one pretty quick in just a general gameplay. Enough endurance? Do you mean like enough power? I think the mod page, DLC page, says it had 122 horsepower. Oh, what map? Oh, jeez, it's the map. Whatever map calls your name. Really? Whatever map really you want to play. That's how I see it. Yeah, the debt-free challenge is it's not a short-term gameplay. So you're kind of in it for the long haul, if you will. And as a result, you want to be on a map that you're going to enjoy. Day 1 and day 72. Because it's going to be a 9-day seasons. So that's 9, 18, so it's 27 game days per year. You're really going to be running contracts like non-stop for most of the first year, probably. So that means really you're not going to get into a lot of running your own farm until the second year. So you're probably going to want to play the map for 3 or 4 game years, really. And I know some folks change maps about as fast as they change outfits. I'd say for the debt-free, you want a map that's got, viable farms and aren't incredibly expensive. So options for various farms to be able to buy. Good number of fields that are going to have contracts available. For me, you're going to want a map that doesn't have a ton of free land. Misjudging this header, this harvester. It's not turning as tight. Some of the harvesters I've seen are at the end of the row. I can just do a 180 turn, and it seems to just skip a header width, but not this one. The one thing to be cautious though on, if you're new to PC, Farm Sim, the thing to be cautious about is just, it's a smorgasbord of mods for sure. But a lot of those smorgasbord of mods are pretty sketch. Rambo, you talking? Who are you talking to? You talking to Matt? This contract 75, that'll be 99,000 plus whatever we make. Oh, we're doing Bessie Beneath. The name of the map is in the title. There's only 2 maps that I'm playing at the moment. This one and South Island Farm. We're probably going to be wrapping up both of those in by the end of the month. There's something big coming in October, at least something planned to be big in October. I'll probably be concentrating on that a lot in October. When I took this field and I saw that big tipper, I was like, that trailer is not going to hold the whole field. That trailer will hold. I'm trying to say this field won't fill that trailer. We won't know how much extra we're going to get until we're unloading our first load. Hey, the Gray Gamer, what is up? If you're talking about Farm Sim 21, that is delayed. So it was announced early in the year by Focus Home Interactive, who is the publisher for Farm Sim 19, that Giants had reported to them. It was in a financial statement. It was basically stated that Giants had told them that there was not going to be a new Farm Sim title in the fall of this year. And the delay was a result of the new consoles being released. So typically, there's a new Farm Sim in October-November timeframe every other year, right? So this would be the year for Farm Sim 21 to be released in October-November timeframe. But since we've got the new consoles coming in October-November timeframe, right? The new game would either be one of the last titles released for the current gen consoles. I don't think you want to be in that market, right? Or they would have to hold off on development until they could get development consoles in order to basically develop for the new platforms. And in order to develop for the new platforms, they figured they weren't going to have the time to then have a fall release. So we really don't know when a new Farm Sim is coming out. We just know that it's not going to be this fall. And based on Focus Home Interactive's fiscal year, we pretty much have kind of deduced that we won't see another Farm Sim until next April at the absolute earliest, because of the way the Focus Home report was worded. But no date has been set. The earliest we might expect to see a new Farm Sim is probably early next summer. But that's all speculative. So, what we do have is in November, we have another expansion coming out. Alpine expansion includes a new map and some Alpine farming equipment, if you will. Shucksy darn. Taking this right there to the BGA sell point. There's only 2 real sell points on the map. Both, luckily, on this side of the map. All right, let's see. We're at 95,000. How much are we going to earn off of this? $4,000 in that, and 3,100 in that. Oh, 102. So that is so close to achievable. So close to achievable. So are we seriously going to have to do that? 38. That field. All of them break down while we're harvesting. All right, let's go see what we've got. So while we're talking about the next-gen consoles, mentioning those earlier, talked a little bit about this on Thursday. The information and pricing about the new Xbox Series X and Series S been formally announced. $499 for the Series X, $299 for the Series S. Series S is a little underpowered compared to the X. It seems that the X is really geared towards 4K gaming. S is geared towards 1080p and possibly 1440p gaming. And we talked on Thursday kind of where's Sony going to be priced at. Well, something I didn't know about on Thursday night that I found out about after the stream is that Microsoft has got some crazy deal where you can basically finance an S or an X for $25 a month or $35 a month. And it includes Microsoft's Game Pass. Basically gives you a huge library of online content, as well as the ability to play online and such. All right, later, David. Thanks for dropping by. And I was like, holy cow, with that knowledge, what is Sony going to do to compete with that? So imagine $35, okay? $35, you walk out the door with a $500 console and a subscription to Game Pass. Gives you access to, I don't know how many titles. Hundreds, right? Hundreds of titles for download. And apparently now the EA Play, which is Electronic Arts subscription program. Apparently that's rolled in with Game Pass now. You get access to all kinds of EA games. You know, the Maddens, the NBAs, all the other stuff that EA does for $35 a month for a 2-year commitment. Now obviously $35 a month times 24 months is far more than $4.99. But having access to a game catalog that is forever being updated with new games, and the fact that the Series S has no drive, so it is a digital only console. That one's priced $25 a month for 2 years. And the fact that really the only way you're going to get a game on that is you've got to download it anyway. So you've got a Series S, you pretty much also have the Game Pass subscription. It's like $25 a month and you're set with next gen gaming. That just is crazy. Hey Bradley, what's up? So I'm really curious on what Sony's going to announce when they finally announce pricing. You know, $4.99, that's a pretty steep price, but given the specs of the machine, that's pretty darn. They're basically losing their shirt at that price. But their goal isn't to make money on the hardware, their goal is to make money on the games. That's where the money is. But at $35 a month, $25 a month, that includes the ability to play online. It includes access to lots of current titles and, you know, new titles as they come out. It's going to be tempting to a lot of people. Yeah, those are Xbox prices. The Series X $4.99. The Series S, $2.99 if you buy them up front. Go in the store, buy in the box, take home price, right? But Series X has has disk drive. Series S does not. Series S is digital only, and as far as I know, the only way of getting content on the S would be to use Microsoft's Game Pass. And the Game Pass for consoles, I believe when I looked up pricing earlier, was basically $10 a month. So in essence, the S is $2.99 plus $120 a year for Game Pass, right? Well, they also have this program where $25 a month for 2 years, you'll walk out the store with a Series S, and a 2-year subscription to the Microsoft Game Pass. Ultimate Edition. Ultimate Edition, okay, gives you a catalog of hundreds of games on console and PC, and includes the ability for you to play online on the console. So, PS5. I don't see how they're gonna. I don't see what they're gonna do. Yeah, Game Pass Ultimate's $15 a month. If you buy it separate. But if you lump it in, basically if you finance the console with Game Pass subscription, $25 for the S and a 2-year commitment, $35 a month for the X and a 2-year commitment. But that gets you Game Pass Ultimate. Ultimate lets you play those games on PC. Lets you play those same games on console. Lets you play the EA Play titles, probably on PC and console. And they mentioned something about being able to play on Android this fall. It's like, are you crazy? They already had Bradley. That's what the Ultimate is. This financing thing requires you to have Game Pass. Well, it includes the Game Pass Ultimate subscription. So what, like PS5, the online service would include like Disney, whatever the channel is, Disney Plus. Probably be for Disney Plus for new subscribers only. If you already had Disney Plus, you probably don't get it. What Disney Plus just gives you movies, right? Gamers want a game. Gamers don't want to watch movies. Here, let me pull this up. I'll put it in chat. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Called All Access. There you go. So All Access, all right, is you get either the X or the S console, and then 24 months of Game Pass Ultimate. Okay? And Game Pass Ultimate go to that. So at the bottom of that second link, Game Pass Ultimate, and over 100 games available on PC and console. Access to the Xbox Gold, which is the service that lets you play online. And then it was recently announced, somewhere it was recently announced that the Game Pass was also going to include EA titles. Here it is, yeah. So about a third of the way down, it says EA Play is coming to Game Pass Ultimate. EA Play is got your NHL, your FIFA, your Madden, Battlefield, your NBA, 76 different titles, it looks like. So you're almost doubling your 100. It's like, yeah, like Microsoft's doubling down and saying, you know what? We make plenty of money in so many other areas that the console side of the business, which I don't think has ever earned them any money. I don't think the console side has ever been profitable. Basically, they're doubling down and saying, we're going to be loss leaders on our platform. How much money are you willing to lose? Yeah, so if the PS5 is $500, then it's on par with Series X. But if you can get good gaming performance out of a $300 gaming console, and only commit to $25 a month, less than $1 a day, like those commercials where they want you to, you know, give money to like kids in Africa, right? For for less than $1 a day, you can sponsor a kid in wherever. So for less than $1 a day, you can play games on a next-gen console from Microsoft. Because we know that the PS5, they've got their subscription service in order to play online. It comes with what, two free games a month? and then your online store. Whereas Game Pass gives you this large library of titles that you just have instant access to download and play. They're adding more titles to the Game Pass every day, every week. You have access to the EA Store subscription program, basically, at no additional cost. At your $25 or $35 a month. Like, that's crazy. So really, it's like, let's see how these things perform. Right? These things out there in the market. Get some review agencies getting hands-on access, running them through their performance testings. Now on a PC front, PC gaming front, Thursday 3080 hits its availability. Online reviewers have already gotten their 3080s. There's an embargo on performance data until sometime this week. I was watching one channel where he was mentioning that video that released yesterday, and he was mentioning that, of course, he couldn't tell us how it performed until the embargo lifted. But look for that video sometime early next week. So the embargo might lift Monday, Tuesday. I mean, Wednesday I wouldn't say is early next week. Wednesday's mid next week. Monday and Tuesday qualify in my mind as early next week. And maybe by the time we're streaming on Tuesday night, we'll be able to talk about performance hit or miss 3080. Go back and pick up this little bit we missed. Where are we taking this? Of course. Have any sort of screen in it? Nope. Of course, that display is completely useless with that lever there. Hello? Yeah, I just think with the way things have been this year, right? And I think a lot of people are going to be in a position where they're probably going to be able to put down 25, 35 bucks a month. A lot easier than $4.99 up front. Or $5.50, $5.99 up front. Who knows what this PS5 is going to be? A lot of folks won't think twice about committing to $35 a month. They would probably have some pretty big heartburn. Could have some pretty big heartburn to shell out $4.99. Especially when they realize then they've got to shell out an additional amount per month to do the multiplayer. That's all fine, Bradley. It's you know what you know. You know what you need to know. See, I'm on the other side. I'm the IT guy that's got to figure out how to get you what you need. You don't come knocking on my door later saying, I don't know what you guys gave me, but this thing ain't working. I got to build the network. Stays up. I hope the sun, hope we get enough light, finish this contract out before it gets too dark. I agree. Think back to the Xbox Circle of Doom or whatever it was. The fourth start. Can't settle in on a starting farm. Oh yeah, the new farmer mode, and start with the original. Man, that's some old stuff, right? You only start with one farm or one field. So you sit there and you think, how did Grandpa do it with this old equipment? Big field. Then you only had one field because it takes all year just to work it with the machines that he's got. Alright, it's just going to get too dark, so we're going to jump up to the farm and skip night. Oh, the brakes. Brakes on this thing. And it's morning. Does the Alright, we'll go sell this. Attend to our cows while we're waiting for the crop to dry out. GB, yeah. Now, is there, I guess there's trees on the main farm, on the starting farm. Of course, you could always buy the honey area or the fishery. I have no idea how much money they pay out. Know how long it would take for them to earn their buying costs back. Oh, okay, so there's a cheap plot of trees. We're halfway done delivering our crop. Even in spring, the wood chips are bringing in more money than the logs. $1,028 per 1,000 liters. That's pretty darn good. Where are we at with our animals? 854 pounds. Alright, so check these bales. I don't know when in the day I baled these. Five hours to go. They're not quite ready. At least get a load of them up here. We don't have anything better to do while we wait for crop to dry out. Yeah, we're gonna get what, 6 on here? Problem free. Oh yeah, definitely. far as we're concerned, that flew through our school district last fall. Last fall, there was, at any one given time, over about a period of about a month and a half the kids were out in elementary school, high school, for weeks. As far as we're concerned, all of our kids were exposed to it or had it last fall, which meant we were all exposed to it last fall. And if you look at the numbers, everyone's all about reporting the numbers now, right? So if you look at the numbers for the city I live in, a little small city of 25,000 people, the city and the county have the lowest numbers by a magnitude of probably 10 of any other city and county in the area. So let's say that one county north of us, let's say that they've got 1,500 reported cases. We've got 170 throughout the whole city since March. Okay? So if you buy the hype that the news is spewing, how is that number possible? Unless the whole population's already been so exposed to it. That looks great. And I'm not going to take my chances with trying to load any more on there. I'm going to go with 6. Duck. 4, 8, 16, 24,000 liters. Half of a digester's fill level. Oh, where are we going? Hey, Raz, what's up? So it's 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. So that would be another 4, would get us to 40. Oh. Turn the collision back on. Oh no. Then 44, 48. Need 6 more bales. Of course we need 6 more bales. The 6 bales are 24. So therefore another 4 bales will be 48. Maybe I need to take first grade math. Oh. Glad I put the weight on the back. Two. Raz is an asbestos salesman. There we go. I was like, why can I disconnect? Hit the wrong button. That's why I'm not able to connect. How many bales we have left up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, Raz, we were talking earlier about the realization that I had after last stream. Last stream we were talking about the Xbox prices for the new consoles were confirmed, $499 and $299. But what I didn't know last stream was that they also offer a subscription model where you pay 25 or 35 bucks a month for a 2-year commitment. If that gets you the console and Game Pass Ultimate. I know you're a Game Pass subscriber for PC play. Imagine paying 25 bucks a month and having a console and all the titles on Game Pass. What do you think of that? as someone who is a Game Pass subscriber. Hey Darren, what's up? Speed up the clock. See if we can't get this dry crop. Well, I guess it get, well, see, the way I didn't read a lot of it, but it sounds like it's, slow down. It sounds like it's one of those, like, you know, Lowe's card deals where it's on, some, basically you sign up for a credit card, basically, right? I'm sure it'll go out to collections and just be a general pain in the tail for everybody. I don't know. I really didn't dig into the details. Oh, what race is on tonight? Ooh, Richmond. I tell you, Richmond, I hated Richmond. When I was doing iRacing, I did not like Richmond. I was always worried who's going to be ramming up my tail. Who's going to try to late brake me into the corner, slam into my tail end, kick me into the wall. That's what I was worried about. Twice a lap. The whole race. So what kind of earphones do you have? Are they like the ones that aren't noticeable, or are they like, you know, the giant cups on your head? Like, hello, got earmuffs on my head. It's pretty obvious I'm not hearing you. You need to put a little sign, little placard that you can put on the break room table. It could say something like, if you talk to me and I don't respond, clearly I'm more interested in something. I'm interested in something that's more important. I like a shirt that says something like, if I wanted to talk to you, I'd say hello. Then I could just stare at people. That should be about half of a load there. Do you have any rain today? I got up with all the great grand plans of mowing, only to discover that it just bad enough all day long to be wet. So, dashed are the plans that I'd have a mowed lawn today. Maybe tomorrow. I don't think we're going to be able to buy that grass field tonight. Get this contract done, which I think will give us barely enough to buy it, but need to have enough money to lease that baler. I'm going to need to do one more contract after this one. That one's not going to pay enough. I'm not going to try to get that giant equipment down these roads. Not going to plow. Not going to cultivate. Are you kidding me? $1,200. You field 77. I don't think so. I don't know, I think second place, he gets to go back in the trailer and take off his mask fast, so I kind of think he's the winner. You pay a little bit of money every day. They're also free, right? Hey, Farming by Jamie, what's up? He does, but the breeding mod doesn't work with seasons. It depends on the breed and the number of days per season. Because it's normalized to be the same amount over the course of a whole year. So different breeds will earn you different amounts per day. It could be a couple $100 depending on a horse and the number of horses. You could easily pay for your daily running costs. So, some housekeeping things. So tomorrow night we're not going to be doing Surviving the Aftermath. I'm going to wait until I think that probably goes to full release at this point. Unless there's some big updates that bring some cool things. Tomorrow night we're going to be playing something a little different. For the last several weeks on the Epic Store, there's been a free game called 3 out of 10, and it was the last 5 weeks. There's been a new episode, air quotes episode, in this game released. It's kind of an episodic video game, if you will. So there's 5 episodes in season 1. They're all over the Epic Store. They're all free. It's like they bill it as an interactive gaming sitcom. So it's kind of got a storyline. It's got some sit back and watch moments as the story plays out, and then you get tossed into a mini game, and then you do the mini game, and then the story continues. So earlier today, I played through episode 1, get a feel for what was involved. Took a little over 30 minutes to do episode 1. So I'm going to try to do all 5 episodes tomorrow night. Hopefully it'll take about 2.5 hours. It's kind of fun. Have a change of pace. It's I don't know if it really has a genre. Like I said, it's kind of they call it a playable sitcom. So it's the premise is you play as a character or multiple characters at this game studio. This game studio just makes bad games. And basically the storyline revolves around this game studio and this bad game that they're making. Called 3 out of 10. Let me look it up on Epic real quick. I'll put a link in the chat. Free. Looks like all 5 episodes are free, and it shouldn't take more than a couple hours to play through them all. I gotta go. Wait, hold on. This is the search. I've got the beta for Port Royal. I haven't fired it up. Oh, look at that. Let me make sure this is empty. Probably not. I don't really understand what Cyberpunk is. I'm not sure I understand what type of gameplay it is. So we're going to check out 3 out of 10 tomorrow. I picked up all 5 episodes because they were free, right? It's one of those, it's free, why not? And sitting around thinking this week, what am I going to do on Sunday? And then I was looking around and I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll do this 3 out of 10 thing. It looks interesting. It looks fun-ish. I gave it a try earlier today. It's different. Got little comedic elements to it. A little fun storyline. The mini games are interesting. All right, 102,000. How much money are we gonna make? Need 107,000 to buy that field. All right, got enough to buy the field. Could have enough to lease that baler. Oh yeah. Oh, 102. I thought it was 107. Oh yeah. $12,000. So now we are broke again. 12 grand, but we've got a new field. We can mow it on Tuesday, bale it and wrap it. And then those bales will be ready to go first day of late autumn. I never got done Red Dead. If I go back to that, I'm probably gonna have to start all over because one, I don't remember any of the controls, and two, I sure as heck don't remember any where I am. One reason why I kind of pushed really, really hard to get done the runner all the way is I wanted to have it totally done before more content came out, before I got even further behind, where I felt like it was yet another game that I got that I never not done yet, never finished. 2 hours to go. Well, so we're gonna leave it, guys. So tomorrow night we'll be playing through 3 out of 10. A little fun game, completely out of character for the channel. Usually we focus a little bit more on simulation type things, but yeah, we'll have fun. So until next time, happy farming.